So hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my another video. First of all, a very happy new year to all of you. In this video, I am gonna discuss on Mandrake versus Pre-Recon Beyond it. So let's begin. So first of all, let us discuss on Mandrake. Mandrake is the corrupted version of half of the original extension of Monitor Mind, the Overworld, that examine the flaw, which is the multiverse, before splitting and leaving behind the thought robot. Now, if you all know, then Overvoid is a conscious living void, an infinite stretch of pure white and the canvas of all creation. In order to define its relationship with the flaw, the DC multiverse, it named itself Monitor Mind, the Overvoid. Now let us discuss on some of the powerful feats of Mandrake. He killed Adanu Fuginauts, killed the bad Samaritan and Neon the Unknown. The bad Samaritan and Neon the Unknown got their powers from the World Forge. Elden Kunch has the fires of destruction. He has displayed universal level feats. From destroying a few sick universes, he was also able to fight Nyx Jotun. Neon has the fires of creation, on which all creation, positive matter, dark matter, and antimatter bends to it. And yet, Mandrake was beyond these guys. They couldn't even destroy him. The only way for Neon to beat Mandrake was to use his abilities in order to alter his physiology, allowing him to feed on dark matter instead of positive matter. Barbatos, another destroyer of universes, had trouble to chain him. As Thought Robot's direct opposite, Mandrake was constantly adapting to counter Thought Robot's growing power. Mandrake attacked Thought Robot with the heat of 10 billion suns and the blood of 52 universes. Mandrake wounded Thought Robot beyond repair. Mandrake is the opposite to life. Mandrake can use the monitor's thoughts to believe him into existence. Now let us talk about Rox Ogama. A monitor named Rox Ogama killed Spectre, Presence and Radiant. And in this scan, if you see the one thing which he is holding, it's the same thing which the Presence was holding. Yes, Rox Ogama still dead. Now Rox Ogama is not even comparable to Dex Nobu or Cosmic Armor Superman. Monitor's fear is beyond the Silver City. And do read Final Crisis Revelations in order to know about how Rox Ogama killed Presence, Spectre and Radiant. And the only reason Rox Ogama was defeated by Green Lanterns is because of Miracle Machine. Now, if we talk about Mandrake, Mandrake can water and consume the bleed, as the monitors are the only ones capable of interacting with it as a tangible consumable substance draining creation dry. And the bleed is the membrane between universes and is a substance of life according to Zero Vela. Mr. Mixplick described the fifth dimension of imagination as the blood of the multiverse, the energy that flows between realms. Draining the bleed out drain the meaning and story from the DC multiverse. Now, according to Grant Morrison, which he refers and he has told in the guidebook, he refers to him as the most potent monitor there ever was, more powerful than Perpetua and any of her sons. He has feats of holding and containing literal infinite multiversal structures and concepts. So this isn't just one multiverse on his computer desk outside of his coffin in Nil. It is an entire omniverse filled with infinite multiverses. All of the power combined was literally nothing to Mandrake. He has tech which isn't actually physical, it's metaphorical and infinitely small in Nil that can scrub the creations of God. And he has MP3 player which is so powerful that when beings like the Presence or Eliana Belloc make their creations and there is a problem with it, his MP3 player goes and scrubs them out of existence. Look at the guidebook map state this. So you all can pretty well guess it now that how much powerful is Mandrake and the monitors and Rox Ogama too, who is nothing comparable to Dex Nobu and Cosmic Armor Superman. So the discussion on Mandrake is over. Now let's begin on pre-Retcon Beyonder. Pre-Retcon Beyonder was stated by Jim Starlin that Beyonder is omnipotent. He was God before Genesis. And the reason can be derived in two ways, before or after the one above all. And it's the first step, and say it was before the one above all. And basically no one during Secret Wars storyline had the power to compare to Beyonder. So much so he was millions of times more powerful than all the force in the multiverse. Interestingly enough, there are also another type of omnipotence Beyonder defines, one being relative omnipotence. Because he was all powerful by view and scope, he had relative omnipotence, seeing as he could do anything. Now there is a term of omnipotence that describes the Beyonder called virtual omnipotence. This is by virtue or by showing that the Beyonder was capable of his omnipotence via his limitless power. But a term that strikes closer is called, and is the most used, nigh omnipotence, which in turn the root word nigh means near, so near omnipotence for two reasons. Whether it's because there is a more powerful being, or you can't do something without limits. So that's it, guys. If we compare these two characters, according to me, Mandrake is a way too much powerful than pre-Retcon Beyonder. Even though pre-Retcon Beyonder was also very, very powerful, but if we talk about the feats, then I think Mandrake outclasses him in every department. And these two characters are so powerful that if we need to debate, the video can be almost way above 10 hours, because it's so complex and it has so many deeper meanings. But if we talk about DC's order of hierarchy, DC's hierarchy is a lot more complex, and Grant Morrison doesn't believe in Bible, and he doesn't believe in Presence, Lucifer, or the Vertigo comics. This is his unique concept, and also the Multiversity Guidebook is also his unique concept, where we get characters like Empty Hand, Gentry, Ultra Comics, and many more, which are really so awesome and are very, very complex and a lot in detail. So that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and please do like, share and subscribe, and I will upload videos when I will get time, so do stay tuned and subscribe. And for latest comic reviews, do follow me on Instagram, link is in description. Thank you once again, guys.